Hello once again everybody, and welcome to my week 2 video review. This week I'm going to start off by saying what didn't go so well, because honestly after I was able to get that fixed, everything else fit really well into the code. So what didn't go so well was actually right at the top of my code with my very first Boolean function. The issue I had with this was I was calling the actual function as a variable, which is definitely a no-no. And thanks to the help of Mr. Lewis, who pointed it out to me, I was able to get the rest of the code functioning quite well right after that. I came in, fixed my function, got it called correctly, and at that point on, everything just went perfect. I was able to quickly get all my other functions working, and on top of that, the while statements seemed to go really good. And I had very little in the way of errors in that, other than a few times I made Firefox crash because I had infinite loops. So a few tough lessons learned on that front as well. Other than that though, at that point I was able to just kind of come back into my code and tidy it up and get everything working exactly the way I wanted it, and having the story flow exactly the way I wanted it. So looking back on our previous work, I would say that this easily relates to it because we're building upon what we learned last week and adding a whole bunch of new layers into it to make our code a lot more functional. Pardon the pun. But overall, it's actually much easier working with functions, because if we were just doing a bunch of variables, we could be sitting here and trying to sort out 50 or more variables, where the function lets you call one thing, and then you're able to add as many aspects to that function as you want. Looking ahead, this is just preparing us for what is going to come, in the fact that code isn't short, it's usually not that easy, and it's going to be a lot of debugging and trying to get things right. And this week was a lesson for me in that, with my infinite loops and crashing Firefox every now and then. So the more we can come back and look at this and build upon each week what we've learned, the easier it's going to become when we move on to different coding languages in the future. So this was my week 2 video review. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you again next week.